Hi, welcome along. I wanted to do a very quick review of this camera that I've recently bought. It's the Roadhawk Ride. I recently came across this on the internet on a walk around video that Tall Guy Small Bike did, and I decided to get one of these because it seemed to tick all the boxes that I was interested in. First of all, it is absolutely minute. It's probably only just short of 3 inches, maybe 2.5 inches long, and has a really low profile bullet design. Very simple to operate, and it takes a 32 gigabyte micro SD card on the back. It comes in a box with a load of goodies. I'll show you the specs separately, instruction book obviously, and some really good mounts. It's got some familiar type flat mounts, a curved mount, a range of velcro, a self-adhesive. You've got double-sided adhesive ones for the mounts. You've got wrist straps, loops, lanyards, and extra bits and bobs. I don't even know what those are. They don't really apply to me. You've got an adjustable mount which clips onto these things, and you've got a fixed one that also slots in. You've got a choice of a couple of backs. You've got the waterproof one here, and you've got one with some holes in that gives sound. Obviously that's not going to be waterproof. And you've also got some cabling. You've got an extension for the USB, and you've got a USB comms cable, and also there's a hardwire kit for wiring it into a motorcycle, which I've installed on mine. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys very quickly what this device looks like and what it can do, because if anybody else is like me, they don't always wear the helmet cam, and there's also quite a little bit of faff as to knowing when the thing's recording or not, and this is so easy to use. It's just on all the time, and it's there in the event that something happens and you don't happen to have your helmet cam. So it probably appeals to vloggers and anyone who rides a motorcycle, and it's also advertised as popular for horse riders as well as cyclists, obviously, you know, with traffic nowadays. And the mounting options on it are absolutely fantastic, I think. These you can get with an 8 gig card for about £150, and I just think they're terrific value for money. So I'll intend to show you how I've mounted it on the bike, and show you some onboard footage as well. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so very quickly show you where I've mounted it, just under the front nose here, very small, very discreet, and I'm using the non-adjustable mount, the one that's just meant for adhesive or the wrist strap, and it's fairly unobvious. It's wired into the ignition, as I mentioned. As soon as I flick that on, I've got it powered off the side lights. You've got a red LED that will come up to indicate it's charging, and then after a second that switches to a green and a blue flashing light, and that shows you that it's recording, such as now. So when it's recording, it is actually very discreet, and where I've got it in between the front lights, it really doesn't attract any attention, so it's quite stealth, and I'm really pleased with it. So yeah, let's set off. I'll do a quick bit of onboard footage. Just make sure this is recording. Yes, it is. And the time's coming up to 20 to 8, so the light is fading quite rapidly. Probably good conditions. To give you an idea of what the quality is like, records at 30 frames per second in 720p. does that. And just to give you some limitations and advantages of this little device, the main advantages are that you can hardwire it onto a motorcycle. So if you want something that's 100% reliable, switches itself on and off with the ignition, you can wire this in and completely forget about it. Put a 32GB card in it and it will record 8 hours in 720p. The drawbacks are that you can't configure the resolution. It's 720p or nothing. You can't take photos with it. There's no line in for the microphone, so the sound quality isn't really that good. But if you're wanting a road safety camera, this, just because it's so light and so small, really is a winner. So yeah, completely foolproof and a great backup for any helmet camera that you might have. And if you just want it for purely safety, the fact that the sound quality isn't that great with the permanent wiring device on the back of it, because that's basically a waterproof one, then you know it's a good little solution for a lot of people. I'll put a little link on the end, or a little picture of the full specifications of the camera so you can see it. Anyhow, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.